Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Matthew here with Crescentville doing a self-graded card review of a 1996-1997 Fleer Metal Metallized Michael Jordan insert. This is Kobe Bryant's rookie year. This is our review. Quick disclaimer, every video, we usually always say this, it is where we want to make sure everybody knows this is my best assessment at the grades. I believe this is now about the 86th, 87th card that I've graded. And it's just, I'm getting better over time, but I'm still not perfect, and grading is subjective. So one person's grade at one, I think Teapot with Market Movers, Sports Card Investor, I think he sent it in like 9 times, got 9 different grades. So that happens, and I have no ability to prevent it from happening. I'm not going to say I can guarantee anything. I can't even guarantee the card's grade will increase or decrease the monetary value of the card. What I'm saying, this is my best assessment at the grade. And what I'm also saying is I'm going to mark it at a price, and I'm going to mark it down over time. Buy it whenever you feel like it's hit a price point that is fits your needs. Watch the card, watch the videos, read it on crescentville.com. Just enjoy yourself. Make it an enjoyment. It doesn't have to be this big financial hardship decision. You just watch along, enjoy it. We have 80 plus videos on the YouTube channel now of doing self-graded card reviews. And as we do, I'm getting better. I want to like other people understand my skills and my assessing abilities, what I do. And I looked at CGC. They had a couple of videos up on their YouTube channel. They almost do identical what I'm doing. I'm using a smartphone to magnify the card's condition. They have, so I've used this too. I don't really care for this very much. I like the smartphone's magnification more, and as smartphones get better, it's going to get better in time. But some people also do like different lighting to assess this card's condition. You can do whatever works for you. I'm just giving you my skill sets whenever we're doing the centering. I've basically cross-referenced this card with some BGS and a PSA 9. So I feel like it's close to a PSA 9. It's probably, I think, one step above a BGS 9. The overall condition of it, I think, is around a 9.5 to a PSA 9. This is a blind review, so I haven't pumped it into Grok. Grok is an AI tool that's on Twitter/X. I'm pretty sure that it's going to say 8 to 9. That's just Grok's standard way of assessing. I don't even think it's really always that accurate, and that's why I put the Grok assessment up in the Crescentville post into some descriptions. But at the end of the day, I try to like say, okay, here's what AI is saying, here's what I'm saying. Come up with your own condition for the card. Look at the high definition photos. Come up with your own, subjective grade for it. I hope you do. I had somebody posting a video previously. We did a 1989 Fleer Jordan. They say, PSA is going to give us a 7. I'm like, they probably will. Like, most likely PSA probably will. Or lower. PSA just, they have no desire to, kind of a gatekeeping of their pop report is how I look at it. And some people could agree or disagree with that. But I just grade it on the condition and overall conditions. And also like our sub grades, I average them all out. So I think Beckett sometimes only does like a half a grade from the lowest. That's their grading assessment. I'm not knocking PSA for being sometimes more strict and sometimes more lenient on cards. I've seen the whole gamut out of them. So I've seen the whole gamut out of every grading company. And I'm the full gamut too. I'm no better, no worse. I'm actually, if anything, worse than probably a lot of their graders because they probably, hopefully, been doing it longer than me. 84 cards might be something people, the first timer does in their first day. Probably if you're doing it 8-9 hours a day. I'm doing this part-time. But what I am doing is I'm going through different kinds of cards. I am cross-referencing a lot. I'm using AI. And what I want to do is to get better for my clients. So if they buy a more expensive sports card from me, they get the most accurate, the closest accurate that I can give them. If they find it elsewhere and they say, hey, this is closer to accuracy, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm probably going to be, you're probably right. But it's all subjective and it's all difficult to make it standardized. What I'm doing is I'm cross-referencing as much as I can, saying, hey, this is probably like a PSA 9, maybe a PSA 8. It's, it could be for me a 9 to 9.5 is where I'm already rating it after looking at the high definition photos, looking at the little bit of the surface. Let's dive into the review. This has been about 4 minutes of just talking about talking. People want to see the card's condition. You can always just like, you ever just want to fast forward to a certain point in the video, say like, I don't need to hear him talk. And I've felt the same way that people when they open cards don't want to hear him talk. Just open the cards. Just show me the condition. Just fast forward in my videos till you see that card moving. You don't have to hear me talk. It's a bit of my own self-deprecating humor here. But I know deep down I love my YouTube breakers, but sometimes I don't want to hear them talking about the product. I just want to see them doing the action. So wait, just skim my videos till you see the card moving. So the surface, I see a little bit on the left here that I could consider a little bit of a surface flaw. Not a lot of surface, as you can see as I hold the card, the light over here. I would like to think that is not a part of the card. We can kind of check real quick. So yeah, I use a microfiber cloth to kind of see if these, what I would consider imperfections, continue to show. And where it was showing is not showing anymore, which is interesting. You can kind of see a little bit of what I would call imperfection. So let's see if it's still there. I'm not seeing it. So that could have just been, I call it debris now. Because the stuff that I have no idea what it is, I call it debris. Kind of something up here could also be considered debris. But probably going with a 9.5 on the front of the surface of this card. Because I do see just slight imperfections, but again, it could be just... So yeah, I'm feeling a 9.5 on the front. Let's see if we get a different grade on the back. So you can kind of see there at the bottom, I call it an indentation line. You could also call it a print line. Print lines for me are a little bit more defiant, a little bit more noticeable. That I only noticed as I zoomed in and kind of hit a light on a certain point of it. So I call it an indentation line. That feels more of a print line there in the middle. Possibly even a scratch, so that takes it down for me. And almost there's two of them. And it's just real interesting that it's a right angle. I'm not sure why it's there, but we're going to have to mark that down to an 8 to 8.5. And I probably could see that with the naked eye too. Can't really see it with the naked eye, just slightly. So I'm going to go 8 on the... Well, we said 9.5 on the front. On the back, it's an 8. So surface overall, 8.5. I think I saw a corner. We can go ahead and just jump into edges and corners in one swoop. I think I saw on the back, I think there was a corner that I was not thrilled about. But let's take a look at this up close. So there's a little bit of whitening there. So that's like on the 8.5, maybe 9 realm. That's closer to a 9.85. You kind of see some edge wear there. So we're in between 8.5 and 9 on our edges and corners. There's definitely some at the top that makes me lean towards 8.5 on my edges. Some whitening there, so let's take a look. I think at 8.5 is where I'm leaning towards, is this corner here. Yeah, there. So that's like an 8.5 kind of corner for me. And my edges are also 8.5. So we have 3 8.5s. So this card's basically an 8.5. I originally want to say 9 because when I looked at the cross-referencing, I'm like, well, this could be considered a 9, BGS 9. Actually, mine's in better condition than what I saw up there. So I'm going to, if I had to say edges, I'll go edges 9, and then my centering 9, and then overall 9. Because I do feel like it is at least a BGS 9. I saw other cards, and mine was in better condition than what I saw up on eBay right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 8.5s, 2 9s, and give an overall 9. That is my best assessment on this card. When I cross-referenced it, my corners are in better shape than theirs. I didn't even get to zoom in on theirs. I just got to like see it from a white backdrop. I know mine's a silver backdrop, not that much better, but still, that's my assessment. A 9, 2 8.5s, 2 9s. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch. Appreciate you.